The growing number of citizens' petitions to the civil courts in the past 5 years in Uzbekistan leads to an increase in the workload of judges and lengthy review of cases. Therefore, there is a need to improve the accessibility and efficiency of court proceedings, particularly through introduction of information communication technologies, which will enable timely review of cases and improved citizen feedback mechanism. The reform of the justice system and improvement of the openness and accessibility of civil courts are the key components of the national concept of further strengthening of the democratic reforms and development of civil society in the country, announced in 2010 by the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan. Additional regulatory acts, particularly the Presidential Decree on the measures of core improvement of social protection of judicial staff, dated August 2, 2012, the regulation of the Cabinet of Ministers of the Republic of Uzbekistan on the measures of implementation of modern information communication technologies into courts, dated December 10, 2012, as well as the law of the Republic of Uzbekistan on the openness of the government authorities and administration from 2014, are all aimed at further improvement of the performance of courts. Moreover, the law of the Republic of Uzbekistan passed on June 9, 2015 enabled electronic applications and petitions to courts via information system starting January 1, 2016. To introduce modern information communication technologies in the judicial system and improve the efficiency of the courts, the Supreme Court of the Republic of Uzbekistan, with the support of the United Nations Development Programme, began piloting of the E-SUD electronic case management system in Zangiota Inter-District Civil Court in 2013. E-SUD electronic case management system provides the following features: submission of claims, petitions and accompanying documents in electronic form to courts, tracking the progress of case without physically visiting the courthouse, delivery of court notices in electronic form directly following their compilation, access to the procedural acts adopted when considering civil cases, access to court documents, including decisions and rulings upon their depersonalization. Since the pilot launch of E-SUD electronic case management system, Zangiota Inter-District Civil Court reviewed about 30,000 cases out of 40,000 submitted electronically via E-SUD by individuals and legal entities, and issued 29,000 writs on the reviewed cases. Out of the submitted cases, 35,000 were claims related to utility services, about 1,000 were alimony claims, and about 1,200 were claims on the recovery of tax debt. It should be noted that the introduction of E-SUD electronic case management system creates a number of advantages for individual citizens and legal entities in filing cases to civil courts. Those individuals and legal entities who have filed cases using E-SUD stress the convenience and user-friendliness of the system. Nadira Hakimova, Judge, Zangiota Inter-District Civil Court. The amount of paperwork has drastically reduced since the introduction of E-SUD electronic case management system. The use of the system eliminates accumulation of paper and files on the desks and in the office. All documents are stored in the system's database and are accessed electronically without any further paperwork. Citizens can access E-SUD electronic case management system 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. To log in the system, the user should undergo registration process. The user needs to provide the required passport and contact information to register in the system. To successfully complete the registration process and access the system, the user must activate the account login name and password. The user must follow the link sent by the system to user's email account and fill out the registration form providing personal information. Once the form is filled out and submitted, the registration process is complete. The user can access his or her personal profile and take advantage of all the features of E-SUD. To submit a complete case file to the court, the user can fill out the relevant application form and attach the required documents. Through the system, the users can monitor the case review process. The submitted electronic case file is first-hand received by the registry office of the court. That is, the case file appears in the personal profile of the head of registry office. The file case is stored in user's profile in under registration status. Upon successful registration, the head of registry submits the case file to the personal profile of the chairman of the court. The status of the case file changes to under distribution. The chairman reviews the case file and appoints the responsible judge. Following the appointment of the responsible judge and submission of case file to judge's personal profile, the case status changes to under consideration and indicates the responsible judge's name and last name. The appointed judge reviews the case file as well as the attached documents in his/her personal profile. All the procedural documents issued by the judge appear simultaneously in user's personal profile. The user receives a notification via email and can view and print out the documents. In this way, the users can receive court's decision without leaving their homes. Given the need to scale up the E-SUD electronic case management system, the Supreme Court of the Republic of Uzbekistan, the United States Agency for International Development (USAID) and the United Nations Development Programme launched the Rule of Law Partnership in Uzbekistan joint project in November of 2014. The project experts have improved the system in terms of first instance civil cases, particularly developed the additional modules on the consideration of cases of adversary, appeal and special proceedings, as well as enabled the option to formulate statistical reports. The project is currently introducing the E-SUD system in 3 inter-district civil courts of Tashkent City, Shaykhan-Tahur, Mirzolukbek and Yakasaray inter-district civil courts. The courts are provided with local area networks. The judges and court personnel are provided with modern computers and necessary office equipment and are undergoing E-SUD user trainings to improve their skills and abilities in utilizing the information system. As a result of the introduction of E-SUD electronic case management system, the judicial system is able to improve the efficiency and performance of the courts. The court employees spend less time on receiving the case applications, judges spend less time on the distribution of case files and their consideration, as well as reduce the time needed to issue the decision. Overall, the system helps to improve not only the case disposition, but also the quality of justice. In the meantime, the citizens can reduce the time and financial costs of justice. Particularly, the system is convenient for people with disabilities and the elderly. In addition, 256 types of claim templates were developed for those citizens who cannot afford the services of a lawyer. To establish the full alignment of all courts instances in the country, the project, under the leadership of the Supreme Court, is developing additional software for the courts of appeal, cassation and supervisory instances. It is important to mention that E-SUD electronic case management system is a national system developed solely by local experts. It is a unique and one-of-a-kind e-justice system in the CIS region, thus exemplifying the vast potential and development perspectives of the ICT in Uzbekistan.